Very sunny out today. So that's the lesson of the stream. The stream is about the health of the sun. Jesuit worship the sun. And you gotta ask why they do it. Sun 54, like Jesuit order. But go out and get some sunlight. It is healthy. Don't have the Catholic Church tell you that it's not healthy. While they sell you their cancer-causing sunscreens. Hey, Angel Z, peace. Good to see you. Welcome back. Great having you back for another episode. Today's even nicer than yesterday, I think. Really sunny. While people join them at bike a bit. My knees warmed up. Yeah, definitely. You gotta start pushing that. That's what we've been saying since day one. I mean, I know you've been saying the same thing. That it's a big joke. Again, what does the teach you? That these things mutate. You get, shit changes every year. That's why they make you take the, flu version every single year. They already teach us this through their, schemes like that. So I just don't understand how that exists, and people don't understand that that's going to happen with this, and it's already happening, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's going to be back into diapers. I say it every single stream, pretty much. Yeah, of course I hope I'm fucking wrong, but within a few months, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter, they're going to say, all right, everyone, back to the nappies, back to lockdown, back to all that stuff, and they'll keep doing that every time there'll be a new thing. They'll do that type of stuff. I mean, they're already starting to bring it up. It's so stupid. Guys, now you see why I said from day one why you don't want to participate at all. Right? Like, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's either you don't do it at all, or you're gonna always be dragged along and wishy-washy and not know what to do. That's what, to me, none of this really affects me, right? I mean, well, it affects how annoyed I am with these people when they start saying, "Hey, where's your this and that?" But I mean, me personally, I don't listen, waiting for them to tell me what to do. Hey, Quantum. Good seeing you, Quantum. Yeah, the STEM government is winning all this. Yep. People don't get it. They still don't get it. I wish I could talk more about it. I mean, guys, that's part of why I honestly didn't still would like to stream on Twitch, man, because I could actually go in on about stuff like this, but I can't. It's stupid. It's again, I say that type of shit. That's why YouTube's so stupid. Twitch is dumb too, but I mean, yeah, at least you can say stuff without them just cracking on you immediately. But again, at this point, you guys know my opinion on all these people, and everything they're doing and what they're falling for. So I don't really care. I'm just outside biking, getting some fresh air, feeling good. I think it's how it's gotta be. Gotta respect our public officials in this great nation, right? Just sad. The real estate market here, I heard it's, well, if you're a seller, it's great because they offer, my house value went up quite a bit. I mean, I'm not selling it. So, but as a buyer, it's shit. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's impossible to get a house because I haven't really done the research myself, but it probably is. I mean, the prices are gone up a lot. Since the prices went up a lot, I'm sure that the markets are not that good if you're a buyer. Unless you're trying to buy high, sell higher. Which again, that's what my strategy is. I'm a buy high, sell higher type of person. I mean, I still like buy dips, but like I like to buy micro dips. You know, I don't wait for the big. Well, I do both. I mean, but that's speaking from a fucking other standpoint. I mean, you can't buy. Well, yeah, people do buy and sell houses as fast as you can buy day trade. But I mean, housing market in here is everything's expensive now. And it's just gonna get worse. That's the thing is, if it's gonna get worse, it's technically like I feel like now's the time where like, if you can find a house to buy, just buy it. That's my. And before it's just Sunny was here, she'd have a more informed opinion than me. She's into real estate and stuff, but yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't want to buy a house right now if you could. Especially when you can rent out houses. I never really understood the whole thing about paying house. Like if it's at a decent location and you can rent it out, are you really paying that much? I mean, you're gonna make your money back. Unless you completely severely overpaid for it, which some people have done. But I mean, where they're at now, I don't feel like. Well, it depends. Here, I don't feel like you're severely overpaying yet. But soon they're saying it's like one of the hottest growing housing markets. I think it might even be the hottest. They're saying Columbus. I think it'll be ritual, time ritual, some crap like that. Time 47. Right. In case anyone's new here, just to get out the way, Mike DeWine is an actor because his birth numerology is the same as Buckeye, 72 and 27. His name Gematria is 53. Also 55, like Ohio, find it here. As Nathan points out, Ohio, find it here. It equals the same thing. And 3 to 4 base ciphers, not just 55, 3 to 4 base ciphers equals the same thing as Mike DeWine. I don't know what to say. The guy's an agent. Biggest agent ever for the state of Ohio. But again, that's what I'm saying. Now's the time to educate people on this guy. Bring awareness to Mike DeWine. So people, because he's an easy example that anybody can see. If you call that coincidence, in light of how often this state loves 27, 72, it's a litmus test for how dumb someone is. Do I respect Ohio? I just stop and read this chat. Oh, Wesley Jones. Oh God, now I remember now. Wesley Jones. It's almost like I feel like it's almost like a light trolling because he always has like the opposing thing to say. Because think about it, even someone who's like into the narrative and who's very political. Why would they think about why would like a Democrat be talking about respecting any like an official? Like he's a Republican, so that's something that even the fucking sheep wouldn't be saying. That's you can tell he's even trying to troll. I mean, yeah, maybe he actually believes these things, but I mean, how would you possibly believe that the state of Ohio is here for your best interest? The state of Ohio needs to be respected. Again, we're in Columbus, Ohio. These people named their city after Christopher Columbus, the genocidal banker tyrant paid for by the Catholic Church. But why would you have respect for any of that stuff? Notice how they take the name down the name of they take down the statue of them, but they don't change the name of the city. They say, "Oh, we'll change it to Flavor Town," and that was all by the numbers. They exposed that shit. That was all by the numbers, all riddle. And they, of course, they didn't change it yet to Flavor Town, but everyone voted and said, "Oh yeah, we want it to be Flavor Town." This is probably more mockery. Our nation, yeah, it's not even our nation. It's this gang's nation. I mean, you could say it's the natives' nation, but it wasn't even a nation for them. It was just them, their land, their tribe, their area, their territory. But nation, you start talking about that, now you're talking about straight up agenda, like nation. You're making something an official nation, official 47. Then yeah, it's only belongs to one person or one group of people. The Catholic Church, the Jesuit order, these you-know-who's, Scottish Freemasons, etc., Boule, this is theirs. The city is theirs. Schiller Park over there, that's theirs. I mean, Schiller Park, just think about it. Why would they call it that? Hey, Anna Kay. Yes, this is Ohio. This is Columbus, Ohio. All roads lead to Rome. Exactly. That's what it is. Bunch of liars here. You're Martin Carson from Scotland. Nice. Good seeing you, brother. And Anna Kay. Excellent seeing you. This is definitely Ohio. We are in Columbus, Ohio. We're passing 106 as well, Columbus 106. Saying as we're passing 106, whatever street this is, Thurman. Remember Casey Goodson killed him the 110th day of the year, Columbus 110. No, excuse me. Let me not get that mixed up. It might have been him. I think it was Micaiah Bryant, right? That was because that was April 20th, the 110th day of the year. Adolf Hitler 110. It's his birthday. So nigger 42, Micaiah Bryant killed on 4/20 in Columbus on the 110th day of the year. Micaiah Bryant equals 201. Micaiah Bryant equals 201, and then they had the officer driving over there with the 201 in his car. And they clearly made it so obvious they're trying to show it off to you. I mean, guys, again, it's those examples that, like, that's why I like to drive home. Those are the examples that, like, for me, really, I guess, quote unquote, if you will, wake me up. I mean, of course, I'm saying, like, from the standpoint, if I was, like, really new and I was asleep, those are examples that just wake me up to what they're doing. I mean, like, how our name equals 201. We talk about 201, the Jesuit order, all the time. And then he's driving to the scene, and then they have a sticker, like, like a little label sticker. It's like a white background, black text on, like, not the steering wheel, but the thing next to it. And he, like, lifted his forearm up just to perfectly show you the 201. It's just like, oh my God. Again, we're seeing that after years after I'm literally saying that the Columbus Division of Police literally has actors in the force. You can be an actor and a police officer. You can do both. And these police officers, some of them are literally actors, like that one. That was obviously an actor. I mean, like you have to see the amount of deception that is in the United States of America specifically, and of course the entire world. I mean, look, they make you think this food is healthy and it's good. No, the thing is, McDonald's will never call their food unhealthy. I mean, they've even gone as far as to call some shit healthy. Yeah, the wine's not as bad right now. It's good. These people have some common sense. Or because they already came here and went home with it. We get 33. I'm not even going to stop anymore. For now. Well, not anymore, but it's the same spiel. It's bullshit. They have the actor with the mask there. The crappy food. The branded sheep. Cardio time. Yep. Yeah, you're right, Reese. Good to see you, Reese. Welcome back. We got cardio. That's why I do look away from the screen and just kind of bike sometimes. If I did it even a little bit longer or more, I'm sure we'd cover way more ground. My battery dies. But the big thing is I gotta get my bearings fixed. That's why I haven't been doing too much on this, honestly. So that's why I don't really care to do it. Hey, my beloved brother. Marco, good seeing you, man. Welcome back. Yep, just enjoying the weather, moving around. It's a nice day today. How long am I on this ride? Usually about like a couple hours. Like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So, not super bad or anything, not super long. Just long enough where I'm like, outside for a decent amount of time. Kinda. Again, it's not that 30 minutes a day bullshit that Michelle Obama's trying to promote. Again, what do you think they do when they promote that type of stuff? People will just do it for 30 minutes and think, oh, well, the government says 30 minutes is good, so it must be good. Not knowing that 30 minutes a day, I mean, think about it. You have 24 hours in a day. You're going to be outside doing something for 30 minutes of those. It's kind of a little ridiculous to me, if you ask me. But no, that's what the government wants. Because you know what's kind of fucked up? Based on what I just said, someone completely new whose mind's tied up in this, I mean, so they got to be American. I'm sure they would have said, oh, really? Maybe this guy's, is he Republican? Is he conservative? Because they heard me talk about Michelle Obama. So the first thing their mind goes to is, oh, he must be a conservative. He must be a this or that. You see what I'm saying? This is literally how their minds work. That's why I'm saying it's mind control. It's mental retardation. And that's really what it is. I mean, why would your mind immediately go there? You know what I'm saying? Don't you see that's why everyone's so divided on politics? That's why you see it all the time on Twitter. You literally can't see a single Twitter conversation about pretty much anything, honestly, without some sheep going, oh, this is because you're liberals or this, or you conservatives or that, or yeah, well, the GOP did this. It's like, like that's why I say that's the extent of what these people know. Like they honestly believe that like the political system is GOP, DNC is the pinnacle of everything. Think about it. They think Hillary Clinton's the worst of them all. Like she's the big demon, sex scandal person controlling everything, and they don't, of course, everything else outside of America they don't understand, they don't know, and then they think that the DNC and all these things they control every other country anyway, so it's all just the DNC and the GOP doing every last thing, and it's all just left versus right, and that's the extent of everything right below God. And that's why I make this channel, to let these people know that they are incredibly stupid, that they are absolutely brainwashed, and if you live your life that way, you're the exact reason why the ship is sinking. Because you don't know all the things you're thinking are really keeping us very grounded in this giant lie. You go vote. Again, that's what they say, don't talk about politics and religion. Trump might be the Antichrist. Anything's possible. All I know is the guy is definitely an actor for the Jesuit order. Honestly, I'd rather have everyone think he's the Antichrist than think he's the savior, the hero. I mean, the Saturnian actor, the guy playing the role of Sad Keeper of Time, who bans TikTok, whose name equals the same thing as pie. The guy is just an actor. The guy whose campaign was 511 days, Saturn 511. And I think the biggest evidence, besides them banning TikTok, is the fact that they literally played The Apprentice. I talk about it all the time. I've talked about this exact spot on this exact street before. Probably across the street was last time I talked about it, but you guys know what I'm going to say. It's the same Apprentice crap. That's what I don't understand. How does that happen? How do they actually play The Apprentice in the White House and fire everyone but the last guy, the Apprentice, the VP, which literally the vice president is like the apprentice of the president. So they fired everyone but Mike Pence, whose name equals 45 forwards and backwards. And then they even have a picture saying it's an iconic photo showing how everyone in this picture's been fired but Mike Pence. They actually showed you that in the caption. And after that day, guess what happened? People were still saying that, Donald Trump's on our side. He's this and that. I'm like, come on. How did they just do that to you? And you still don't see how this is an actor for the federal government. That's what I'm saying. It's time to wake up and quit falling for all these puppets. That's what they got everyone worshiping. Kobe Bryant, Donald Trump, all these. I'm a fool, says Frank Man. You see that, guys? I talk about Donald. You see that? You see this, guys? I'm a fool for just explaining to you for the 100th time how it's a obvious riddle for The Apprentice. Guys, you see how dumb the American losers are. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Guys, Frank, he's American. Only American will respond like that. Again, if I'm talking about American politics, no one from outside of America has shit to say because they don't care. They don't give a fuck. That's why they won't have nothing to say. Unless they're one of those people who always watches it. I feel so bad for those people. The people who follow American politics overseas, are always watching CNN. They love American politics. Okay, if you're watching because you're entertained by it and you think it's just so entertaining and you know it's a bunch of bullshit, that's completely different. Because again, it's WWE. That's what it is. As long as you're not believing it and you know it's just a bunch of nonsense, but you love the entertainment value, perfect. I mean, that's all it is. That's what you understand. That's all it is. It's meant to entertain the mind. Distracting people, dividing them, that's still entertaining. All entertaining is preoccupying. So it just preoccupies the mind. That's all it is. So it's nothing else but entertainment at the end of the day. So, that's what else would you do with it besides decode it? Which at the end of the day, then you're entertaining yourself with that. But for the purpose, of course, of showing people what's up. The Paul brothers, you would think everyone here knows about them. Because I even keep forgetting that they're from Ohio. Logan Paul and Jake Paul, two more actors from the state of Ohio. It's funny, I really don't even talk about them. I always call LeBron James and Steph Curry. Those are the two main actors from Ohio I call up. But yeah, the Paul brothers, two more actors for the state of Ohio is 100% what they are. Rituals, fake fights, music. Guys, again, I showed you years ago how the Logan Paul Gucci Mane video was by the numbers. Literally, it came up by the numbers. That might be in this channel, come in my old channel, I don't remember. But I showed you how that's by the numbers. I mean, again, these people are plants. MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, that's an actor for the state of Ohio. Kid Cudi, obviously an actor for the state of Ohio. You know, the Dress 70, Kurt Cobain, Cudi, or Kid Cudi, the whole 70, ritual 70 days from his birthday. Dress 70, where's the dress in SNL? Guys, I don't care how good the music is. You can be an actor and make good fucking music. You can be an agent and make good music. So you can't, you gotta separate the art from the fucking person sometimes. These are agents for the Jesuits. What's good, Itachi? Good seeing you, man. Oh, you said, it's gonna be hard to read, but I'll try. These guys can literally be pro athletes and tell them it's rigged, and Chief still won't get it. Oh yeah, exactly. How's the Queen an actor? Literally has IMDb page, exactly. These people are brain dead. But yeah, I mean, the pro athletes are coming out telling you it's rigged. Sure, I don't care if Kwame Brown's not, but I know Larry Johnson's been hitting at people. Maybe Kwame Brown says something about it, just not with the gematria, but still, it's just like, they're telling you. Because again, my friend, when I tried waking him up years ago, that's one of his first arguments. Why aren't people speaking out? I'm like, well, they are. You just don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter if they do. Not to mention that the media only lets so much shit get out. There's something else I was going to say to that, too. And I think if I read your comment, Logan Paul said the fight was fake. Yeah. I'm just saying, they tell you and people don't get it. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. So the whole actor thing on IMDb, so I already know the rebuttal. They're like, well, no, on IMDb, you see, everyone's an actor. Like, that's just the base. It's all polymorphism. You know, you have, because, I mean, I see it from an object-oriented standpoint. Everyone in there is an actor, and then from there you can produce. The thing is also, that's a dumb way to put it, though. You can have different categories. But I get that reasoning, obviously. Like, the thing is, I don't care. It's mockery. Because yeah, everyone there could technically be an actor. Because IMDb is just how they classify and categorize everyone. It's like, they're just, again, these people are stupid. That's what those say that and believe in. It's like, you could have had another category. You could have had, like, public figure, right? Wouldn't public figure just be better? You could have had a public figure category, and for something like the Queen, you wouldn't put actor, you would put public figure. That's not difficult to do. It's not confusing. It's even, honestly, it's less confusing. Think about it. It's less confusing. So that's a dumb fucking argument. And IMDb is a multi-billion-dollar big site, one of the biggest sites in the world. So I don't want to hear it. Do you know why? Because she's not just a public figure. She is an actor for the United States federal government, Buckingham Palace, City of London, the Vatican, the Rothschilds, the Boulay. She's an actor for these people. That is exactly why it says actor on her IMDb page. Same with Obama, same with all these people. I'm gonna read this comment. I'll stop. Hey, what's good, David? Good seeing you. Welcome back, man. Here's a comment from Lame Kwame live chat upload YouTube video voicemails with Twin Jones brothers tag Jasmine twin brothers the son of Kwame Jones. Okay, nice. Hope other people can see that. Because again, guys, I'm glad you guys are exposing him. Yeah, David. See, I was working earlier, so I couldn't call in and join this chat. But I appreciate you letting me know of what he's doing. But yeah, I was just deep with work and really busy. I couldn't. But yeah, I mean, he's saying call-ins are what we need. We need to call in and ask him plainly, Kwame, why don't you want to talk about gematria? That's all we have to ask him. So he'll hopefully do it again. For how often he streams, maybe he will. And maybe honestly, I think we shouldn't talk too much about it just because if he gets the win of we're trying to call in, he might just be like, well, I'm not doing these call-in streams anymore. And all of a sudden, he doesn't do them anymore because you know that we're gonna call him in and ask him. So, I think he'll do some shit like that because that's what these agents do. He just did it today. Yeah. I was there for literally 10 seconds of it, but I just couldn't really pay attention to it or do anything really. I was just tied up. He was talking to some black lady when I jumped in. I was like, okay, well, I'm sure some of you guys tried calling in. You probably just couldn't get through or something. Hey, what's good, Randy? Thanks for popping in, man. So nice to see you, man. And thanks for keeping us updated on what's going on, man, with things and at your work and everything. That's always interesting to follow, man. And inspiring as well. Inspiring as well, man, because, like, if I was in your position, I'd do the same exact thing. Again, you say it all the time, Randy, your health, your sanity, just your well-being is not worth all the stuff they're trying to give you. Do this or else. And your main message is, I'm gonna repeat your main message is, there's only authority if you comply. It wasn't. That's what we said verbatim, but that's really it. I mean, there's no authority without obeying. If you don't obey, there's no authority. No one has that power over you. They're pretty much trying to persuade you, an author, and they're trying to persuade you to believing that they have power over you. That's essentially what authority that does. But you have to understand, you ultimately only have power over yourself. That's really it. End of story. I mean, it's just a fact. So that's why authority technically doesn't exist. It doesn't. Think about it. In your reality, authority does not have to exist. So starting today, authority does not exist anymore. That's why I always preface some shit I say with, don't listen to me, don't have me tell you what to do ultimately, because you should be making your own decisions. Hey, Sean Zander. Welcome, brother, man. Glad you're here for the Short North segment. Because that's where I think it runs the most interesting characters. People who are, the lady yesterday just making all those noises as I was passing her. She wasn't even looking. If this is New York, I understand, but if this is New York, I wouldn't be biking on the sidewalk in New York City. That's just something I wouldn't do. It wouldn't be fun. Why would you bike on the sidewalk in New York City when there's literally like complete rows of people everywhere in front of you? It's literally impossible to do. At least in my mind. I've never tried to do it. I don't think I've ever been to heart of New York City, but I've seen pictures and I can only imagine how it's pretty much impossible. And if you did it, you're just going really slow. Like, it really does not seem fun. That's one thing I like about Columbus, like the sidewalks, at least for now. Again, it'll get more crowded later during some years. Fast forward 3 to 5 years, it'll be way more crowded. I'm telling you. That's what's nice with documenting these now. Not that it matters. I mean, I'm sure this channel will be gone by the time it really, to be honest. Hey, Lady Hawk, welcome. Welcome back, Lady Hawk. We got more action just now. We're going to Hyde Park Prime Steakhouse. You want to know a fun fact? I just didn't even know that was the name of this place. I never bothered to really care to look at the name of this place. I know it sounds stupid, but I guess I'm more of like I'm just going to smell it and enjoy it this way. It also says 11. It's called 11 at Hyde Park. And when they do these things, 11, this is what I'm talking about, though. Like, we had 229 milestone. I showed you that, the 50th prime. This is 11. So think about, like, this is how the Freemasons like to name and number their shit. See, 11, the master number, at Hyde Park. Definitely a trend. That's definitely a style of, like, naming and titling these restaurants and apartments and things. They use, like, I think it's the address, or it could be the address. I don't know. It can't be, no, because 600's across the street, so it's not even the address. They're just calling it 11. 11, the master number. And it's here one of the biggest restaurants. And bar 20, and bar 23 is across the street. I was thinking, 119, 23 is a 9 prime. But Bar 23. I'm not zooming in too much, but without having to zoom in again, it's bar 23. You can look it up on Google Maps if you want. 23 to the ninth prime. Sun equals 9. We're here in Ohio. I'll show you Ohio loves the number 23 because it's a ninth prime. They love the numbers for the sun because it's a Jesuit city or Jesuit state. Columbus, well, Cincinnati is the Jesuit city. But, I mean, this city is also very Jesuit, as we've seen several times already. Columbus. I guess think about it. Why you name, like, of all the names, you guys have to understand why is your bar called Bar 23, and then why is your restaurant called 11? Like, you see how they're naming these places just after numbers? Like, you not just see that shit. Like, it honestly could be this gang runs them. The people who own those places are Freemasons. That's highly probable, and that's what I'm thinking. And that's what I mean when I say, like, sure, you have some really, non-Masonic people who own places down here, but I think you also definitely have people in the gang who own places, quote unquote, locally here on High Street. Because why would you not? This is the best place to have a business, in my opinion. Constant traffic. You get tourists, you get OSU students, you get literally the entire city will come here. Unless you're in Dublin, then you kind of stay up there and do everything. But even then, they'll make it downtown sometimes. Yeah, very suspicious. Yeah, blatant. Yeah, it's blatant and suspicious. And sure, you can see it's a trend and blah blah blah. But that's the thing. It's like who made this trend and who follows this trend. I mean, is that just something a lot of these people do? Again, this was one of the first things I noticed because it was back in 2016 when I was in Minneapolis. They were doing the same thing out there, and that was the year I woke up to what they're doing with the gematria. That's why I found Zach's videos. So it all just popped out to me since then, and I still see it now. I'm like, I think if I had an interview with the owner of Bar 23, would that really help? Well, God can just deny he's a Freemason, and just lie. So like, how do you really? You'd have to just have him admit he is somewhere else or something. All right, I will, Randy. I will. I will. In Pittsburgh too, right next door, statewide at least. Swab Talks. A lot of the clubs are named number wise. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be some kind of Masonic thing. Even if everyone who doesn't do it's a Freemason, it's got to be at least a Masonically inspired way to do things. Like you can't. I mean, maybe this is the thing to do. If you can't figure out a name for something, you use a number. Well, again, I don't know. You don't see many people doing that though. Unless it's these people. Salon Lost. Salon Lost is run by the Jesuits, but so is McDonald's. That's not a number. So I'm trying to call out local businesses. I'm sure Salon Lost is not local. I'm sure it's run by the gang. We just passed the Huntington Bank, obviously run by the gang. What is this? Prologue Bookshop. That seems local. And again, it's not a number. It's Prologue. It's not 3 Bookshop or some shit like that. Red Giraffe Designs. That's local. These are all assumptions, but I think they're decent assumptions. Julian Jewelers. I don't know if I'm saying his name wrong. Columbus Crew, I see. That's local, but run by the Jesuits, obviously. If you don't know what Columbus Crew is, that's Major League Soccer. So it's like the NFL of soccer. It's on the same level as the NFL, just not as popular, obviously. But so it's run by the cabal. Scripted by the numbers. Black Lives Matter. This is a local bike shop. I show these brainwashed people. Brainwashed. So these are the same people that had the big hand sanitizer bottle inside. All that crap. They're not really, I guess I'm wearing a diaper. Working inside though. So at least I got back to some normalcy. But they're nice people. I've done business with them before. But I'm sorry, anyone who promotes Black Lives Matter is brainwashed. Doesn't mean I don't like you or I hate you or anything. I'm just saying you're brainwashed by the media. That's all I'm saying. It's not an insult. It doesn't mean I look at you differently. It means that you're brainwashed by the cabal and you need to snap out of it. There's no exceptions. Anyone who supports Black Lives Matter is under mind control. Period. End of story. No, there's no point debating it. Oh, well, I need something to identify with this fucking community and putting out this fucking information to people and or just being aware of it and spreading awareness. That's what I'm trying to talk about. Fuck all this weak ass, insecure ass bullshit. I need to identify to this and that. No, you fucking don't. You need to get your head out of your fucking ass and know what time it is. Like, get your ego bullshit out of here. Your me, satanic ass crap. No one cares about that. It's not time for that right now. I'm not saying fuck your identity or individuality. I'm just saying, like, you don't need BLM to save you, to make you feel good or anything. It is. Shit. What the fuck time is it? Oh, it's 6:04. Yep, thank you. No problem. Awesome. Give him the time, 6:04. Lima 64. Where's the village idiot? Are you talking about the person in the chat or the place that we pass all the time? I think it should be down here. See, it's crazy that you guys remember these things. Yeah, there's a village idiot on the street. I like how you guys see more than I think you do. Because I literally don't know what the camera's picking up half the time. I assume it's picking up most of it. I'm gonna keep talking. We got some music playing. Probably have some, Oh yeah, that's some old ass stuff too. Let's get out of here. That stuff that the who's are like, oh, we have the masters of this song still. Let's knock them. Get our royalties. Playing on the stream. No, I'm not playing on my fucking stream. I'm biking. It's different. It's different. I'm not playing that song on my stream. They are playing the song, and I am streaming. There's a complete, even legal difference, honestly. Think about it. Isn't legal all like about like how shit really just is type of thing, like straight to the point? So how can I get a copyright strike anyway? I shouldn't, because I'm not playing anything. Even when Zach's doing his stream, that's bullshit, because he's technically not playing. Maybe things that I have to read the fucking law to make this argument. It could just be playing the music in the background. But anyway, let me not start going on that. Just stupid. No problem. Like, guys, I don't mind the whole even copyright thing in general. It's just for fair use. It's just annoying. It's like, this is a news channel. I'm trying to show you a documentary. This is a documentary of Columbus, Ohio. And now, again, there's nice, polite people. Again, that guy didn't have to say sorry, but yeah, you get people like that here. Again, not everyone here is a complete, total jackass. Don't get that impression. But complete, total jackasses exist everywhere, and we're in the United States of America. So that's all you need to know. Oh, the face. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. That, I remember that. Well, we'll see it. We'll find them. I technically, if someone's just coming off the bus, I won't count them. You technically can if you want, but I mean, you could just say, well, the bus made them do it. And that's what they're doing. Okay, fine. So we'll look for someone that's not coming off the bus. Yeah, we'll look for the village idiot. If you don't see it now, we'll see it on the way back. Guys, notice that if you go to Seattle, Washington, again, I'm not trying to knock anyone from over there and talk shit about Seattle, but I'm just speaking facts. If you go over there, you'll have more, quote unquote, village idiots. People want to, oh, there we go. I mean, that's what it is. So the counter's up by 1. Sorry, and I don't care if it's around your chin. Why is it on your body? That's the whole point. So we got 1. Yeah, I don't care if he's black. It's unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate what color they are. But that's the point. It's unfortunate because they're falling for the slave thing. A sign of slavery, and you'd be black and wearing that. These people just don't understand. Another one. See? That's what they are. Yeah, it's a game we're going to play. There's another one. Honestly, I do see a lot. It's just sad that some of these homeless people are wearing them. It's just like they believe they should or something. I don't know why. Maybe you could say it's the mentally ill homeless ones that are still wearing them, which honestly kind of makes sense because they're being mentally ill to fucking wear one of these in the first place. And again, everyone we've seen so far is person of color. They don't understand the monumental amount of mockery that they're participating in. And again, as I said, it's the Chinese people that get the pass. She gets the pass. She gets the pass. But these niggas don't. They don't get the pass. And again, if you knew why the Chinese people get the pass, because again, I look at it very rationally. She could have easily just. It's more ingrained in it. If you're coming from China, where they're wearing these all the time anyway, it's obviously from a different perspective. Like you just have that. Sure, I don't know that person's background, but I think it's a fair assumption. I mean, just the benefit of the doubt. But there's no excuse that you're a pure American person falling for this crap. There's just no reason. There's no excuses. Exactly. You gotta be mentally ill to like any of this agenda, man. 100%. Oh, I told you I'll share with you a picture after this. I already shared it yesterday, but in case you didn't see it, it's what someone said on Reddit. I can't even talk about it on here. It's just so stupid. But it's just them, praising everything. But then they say yay science. They start off by saying yay science, and then they go off with listing everything that's happened to them and how they're so fucked up. I'm like, wow. Talk about religion. That's complete. That's you guys. That's what I'm saying. This is the worst religion ever. I mean, literally, you don't even see. I mean, for in as much as Christians to me ridiculous. I don't even. You don't even see. Maybe you see a news Christian like that too. But I mean, come on, like that's crazy. I mean, how do you praise? Oh, the thing is, even with this, it's different. I think it's easy and honestly better for shit to happen in real life. Like, well, yeah, it's just God testing. I think that's kind of fair to say though, because like life is just filled with mishaps, unfortunate events. And it really is about getting back on the horse. So I think that's a valid point to say, well, it's just God, giving me a test. But I think that's different than like just, I mean, this because that's God. You're comparing God to something that's completely man-made. That's the thing. I don't know what to say. I think that, but it's the same thing. It's the same line. That's the whole thing. It's the same line of reasoning. Like you believe God, it's all, at least you just like, well, because even it's not even a belief. It's more like how I understand things. Like it's just fate. It's how things kind of are type of thing. Like, you know, experiences, everything that happens for a reason type of thing. So like, there's no point dwelling on it, being pissed about it. Just like learning from it, or using it to get better or whatever. But like, that's exactly how they look at science. Oh, it's science. No matter what it does to me, yay, science. Like, again, I think that's the most I'll say about this. Well, I mean, I don't even know how I found it. I think I just typed in like, oh yeah, it was like on it was just on like a Reddit subreddit. It's like one of the main posts. Hey, peace, Bronze. Good seeing you, man. Welcome back. We got more ground to cover a bit. About to head to where we are at OSU right now. This is the Ohio State University. Established 1870, Society of Jesus, time 187, Ohio 187. I guess people don't understand. 84 degrees Fahrenheit. See that? 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Jesuit 84. I'm not saying that OSU is particularly making the 84 for themselves. Then they're probably streaming that data from something. But still, 84. I mean, whatever they're streaming it from is by the numbers though. The weather's run by the government. They manipulate the weather and they gave you the numbers. They murder you guys. The meteorologists they have on TV. They murder the ones in Ohio and other places. They ritualistically sacrifice them. I exposed there was one here in Columbus, Ohio. He died by the numbers. That's on this channel. So I'll search meteorologist. You'll find it. Died by the numbers. In the same exact pattern we see all the time with Ohio death, all those things. You guys, the state of Ohio absolutely loves sacrificing people. Like, they love it so much. That's why they give them a Kyle Bryant, Andre Hill, all this crap. Casey Goodson. Pennsylvania loves doing it too. All these states do. Kentucky with the Breonna Taylor. Indiana. With there was one in Indiana too. There was some shooting and then some black guy getting shot in Indiana too. I forgot the name of that actor. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. You can go to Michigan. I think Michigan's just had its own era of shit. But they're always a contender. Sacrifice 46. You have Baltimore with fucking Freddie Gray. Remember that? With the gray coats. That whole riddle. he got shot on what, the first day of the Civil War or something. Like, people just don't understand how fake all this shit is. Because I was telling everyone how fake, like, because again, that was when I found democracy. That's like, guys, I have to understand, as soon as I found this information, the first thing I started to do was share it. Tell everyone. I was telling everyone how the Flannel Castile thing was bogus. Michael Brown, Freddie Gray. I was telling them it was all fake crap, bullshit. And of course, everyone was like, no, it's insensitive. It's all this dumb shit they're saying. And I try to, because that was when I was more, that was when I was way more confident in waking these people up. I mean, I'm not confident about it now. I mean, but as the years pass, yeah, you might get a little less confident because you're like, well, these people are actually that stupid, they're not going to wake up. But that's when I was like, oh, these people are smart enough to see this. This shit's so simple. But nope. You know, it's a giant farce. That is absolutely not true. As you all have noticed by now. You only get upset sharing it, exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. That's why that's exactly what drove me to start streaming. The fact that Zach was trying to get this work out, and he clearly needed more people to put his information out. And then that's what I was doing. I was sharing it, but the fact that I was sharing with people who were just too dumb to receive the information. So it's like with any sales you do. If you're trying to sell ice cream in fucking Alaska, or in Antarctica or something, you're like, well, fuck this. The people around here don't want this shit. They just don't understand. So what do? You move to fucking Florida to start selling the ice cream. And so by that, I went on YouTube. Guess this one of the few metaphors I use just to be explicit. But I got on YouTube and started putting out videos. So like, okay, well, if I push it on YouTube, like someone's gonna see it and understand it and get this information. And if they don't, then they'll just leave or dislike or leave a dumb comment. And a lot of them, well, I don't say a lot of them do either. To be honest, I don't really get any dumb comments. I honestly, sure, I don't read all my comments that often anyway, but even then, I feel like I don't remember the last dumb comment I've gotten, to be honest. It must have been months. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. It could mean they're suppressing my videos and they're not even sharing it, and also no one can even see it to make a good comment. I don't know. But I get nothing but good comments. What you got? Well, I'm not gonna complain. That's a dream come true. You kidding me? No dumb fucking troll comments ever. Only just occasionally in the chat. That's a dream come true. For any YouTuber, it doesn't matter what you're talking about. That's every single YouTube category I've seen ever. All has some kind of trolls. And trolls exist not just they exist all over YouTube. Like it's so pathetic. They exist all in life, not just YouTube, but YouTube specifically. Doesn't matter what the video is about. I've told you many times. Doesn't matter what the video is about. Doesn't matter who you see like the nicest people, the most just chill, nice, smiley people who aren't even Netflixers, who are just like legit, just trying to teach you something. And guys, you want to see where these trolls are? You go to recent comments. You go to the comments. You click recent. You sort by recent. That's where the trolls usually are. And guys, it just shows. That's why I don't like most of these people, because that's what they are. They're fucking trolls. They feel like they need to go on YouTube and just leave these trolly ass comments to all sorts of people. It's like you have to have such a shitty existence to do that type of stuff. They don't understand. I think the only excuse is that you're just like a teenager or a kid, and you just think it's kind of like funny to do that. That's like really the only excuse to like do some shit like that. Where it's okay, well you're a kid, it's whatever type of thing. But no, most people are probably 30, 40, 50 and older, and probably even in their 20s. These dumbass. Man, so many people in their 20s are fucking annoying, man. I'm sick of these millennial ass Gen Z people too. God, they're just so stupid. All they do is sit on TikTok and do aerobics, and then think they're being cool. It's like you guys will make fun of aerobics and think it's dumb, but like literally, we've done this. We have literally done this experiment. We saw an aerobics video. We saw TikTok dancing. It was exactly the same. And well, the aerobics is even cleaner. But you see what I'm trying to say? Like, it's literally aerobics. It's just different music. Once you change the music and do it on TikTok, then it's cool. You see, you have to wear something that. Well, no, they still wear tight clothes too. So you still wear tight clothes, just made out of spandex, and then you do it on TikTok with some trap beats or something, and all of a sudden, bam, it's cool. It's not aerobics anymore. These people just don't understand. I think we're gonna show the Saturn 119 again. We still haven't found. Yeah, that's all joke. We still have not found Uranus yet. Remember, it's Saturn. They say Uranus is next, but I don't know. I still don't know where you have to go. If you have to go all the way down or something. I think it is really like in their model, it is really far from Saturn, if I recall correctly. So it could be like way down there. But I think Saturn. I mean, that's the best thing worth looking at. The 119, because we got documented as much as possible. The sun was the sun was really good too with the 27,000. Oh no, 27 million degrees Celsius or something. Either that or Fahrenheit. Here's Jupiter. I love Jupiter. Because all these things are by the numbers. We've already seen these. This is just a review. And I'm like, because I'm trying to turn back and head back, so might as well just see a Saturn on the way back. By the numbers from a cabal. Saturn. See? Saturn. And what do they say? What do they say? It takes 1 hour and 19 minutes for light to travel from the sun to Saturn. See? Saturn in French's baking gematria equals 119. That's where you take each capital letter and add 26. So, 19 plus 26, that's the value for S. And then A is the first letter, T is the 20th, U is the 21st, R is the 18th, N is the 14th. You add them up, you get 119. And they're telling you it takes 119 or 1 hour, 19 minutes for light to travel from sun to Saturn. And then these dumb retards who go here, you try to show them this type of shit. Oh, shut up, go Buckeyes. Like, that's all they fucking know. All they care about is beer, girls, and Buckeyes. And it's like, okay, the two former ones, okay, I understand. But then the Buckeyes thing, you guys, the shit is so fucking fake. And think about how much energy you're wasting. Like, what if you put more of that time into drinking and being with girls? I mean, if you're in college, you might as well put your time into that anyway. I mean, what else are you going to do here? What else are you here for? Let's just be honest. You got a piece of paper that's not going to get really anywhere. So you might as well focus on the girls and the beer and not the Buckeyes. Well, shit. The thing is, you can be fucking hammered and go to the games and get fucked up and be awesome and not give a fuck about the outcomes, not be all emotional, just do it for the party. But these people, they get so emotional over it. They all wear their fucking red like a fucking cult and care so much, and they all believe. Guys, I would say 99.999% of this campus believes that OSU football is real. And I think there's one or two people in this community that goes to OSU. For how big the school is, I'm sure a couple of people go here, understand gematria, understand how big this shit is. I don't know, they're never in the stream, but I'm assuming someone here knows about gematria. They know, Zach's work. They probably bet on the sports. I could be also wrong, and no one from the schools in this community. But to me, it's a little hard to understand. You don't invest in the circles of the circus. Yeah. Sports are the circus. I mean, ultimately, it's better if no one even gives a fuck about them to begin with. But sports are definitely a circus. Beer, beer, circus. But again, my take of that is if you're in college, I don't know why you're in college. Unless you're trying to be a doctor or an engineer, then go to class and pay attention because you actually got to be here for that shit. But again, you're going to look back and be like, man, I spent all my time studying for this degree that did nothing for me. I could have been, just having fun, living it up. The thing is, you can be healthy. You don't have to drink or smoke or any of that shit and still live it up in college. Just like be outside all day chilling, not giving a fucking shit. I mean, it's still easy. I think it's still easy to live it up in college without alcohol. I mean, people do it. They'll play Dungeons and Dragons all day with their team, with their little club. And that's to say, okay, they didn't do that. But why waste your time with the Ohio State Buckeyes and give a fuck about these classes that really you're not even learning anything and half this indoctrination? Oh, nice. Yeah, you definitely stream when I end. Or you can stream now too if you want. Stream whatever you want, but I'll be done soon. The my battery's gonna die. probably like 10, 20 minutes. And I haven't checked where my battery's at, but I'm sure it's almost dead. Sean Xander, Xander. Yeah, I'll be awesome to watch. I mean, I'll probably miss a chunk of it because my phone will be dead, but hopefully I can get home and watch it on the computer. Because you said that computer nerd that just walked by. That's what I'm explaining. It's just crazy today. This little, quintessential skinny college blonde girl, cheerleader looking girl. But what is she just doing? Head buried in her phone, in her computer. It's like your phone is a computer. It literally is. It's not like a computer. It's not it's a 100% a computer. It's a computer with a phone. But that's even ridiculous. A computer can do anything essentially. So it's just a computer. Any computer can be a phone, honestly. I mean, sure, they have again, you can say, well, it has the chip and the receiver. Okay, fuck you if you're trying to go that route. You know what I'm trying to say. But that's just the world is. Everyone's on their computer. What is she doing? Probably swiping through Instagram or some bullshit. Not even taking in the good outdoors. She lives on a beautiful fucking campus. At least goes to school here, and you're here on Instagram. Looking at these niggas. For what? It's been another fucking need to understand. Like, all these people you're idolizing, looking up to, thinking that they're the fucking man. I don't mean in this community. I mean these people who don't care about this agenda. That's what they feel is just a giant distraction. I think people really need to understand that, like, this is not the time to not care about the Jesuit order running the show, doing things by the numbers. I think everyone should actually be aware of this and actually give a shit about it. Like, I don't think there's any option. There's no like, I'll just kind of ignore it and let things happen. No, that's like not an option. That's what people don't understand. That's not an option. But they think it's an option, so they take that option, and that's why we continue to be fucked. I'm just gonna go along with everything, keep getting this, getting that, taking this, distancing from that, watching this fake sports game and thinking it's legit. Cheer my team on, then pay more taxes. Struck by lightning 201. Wow. That's incredible. That seems very, very on purpose. Wow, that's crazy. This close. See, I can't look at it. I mean, I know you're sharing for other people, Tachi, but I wish I knew that. I wish I knew what they were talking about, because I can't click on that. But I mean, see this close TV. It's a part of the Jesuit ritual that they're promoting. As always. Humans mimics tons of animal kingdom behavior. Yeah. Especially these days, these people will mimic anything. That's all they do is mimic. I mean, What do these people know how to do other than mimic things that are from the TV? They see how someone talks on the TV and what how the points they use. They just saying, oh, this pundit said this and that. He said America's going to go for this and that. So I'm just going to say the same thing because he's smart. He's the authority. He knows more than me. He's the expert. Again, once you start living your life that way, you understand that you're just another dummy. Like if you have to wait for the next expert to tell you something. I'm not saying don't seek information. I don't know. It's just like you don't need the experts on the TV. That's the thing. He's not even an expert. Like there's nothing wrong with an actual expert, sharing you their opinion, and you actually respect their point of view. There's not wrong with that. But again, does that really exist in the world of news and propaganda? It doesn't. Those people are all actors for the Jesuits. And those are the experts that these people look up to. Hey Lily, so nice seeing you. Welcome back. You're so much appreciated, Lily. I'm so much better. I'm at left. Just to let you know how much longer we have. Oh, 35%. Okay, well, it's not terribly bad. It's like 20 minutes left to stream or something. But nice seeing you, Lily. Hope you're having a good day. Here is Portofino's Pizza. I've never had them. I'm sure they're good, though. I mean, again, it's kind of hard to fuck up pizza, so it's not going to be bad. The Portofino. I'm sure this is a you-know-who or some Jesuit that name somewhere. Maybe not, though. But no, now we have, what's his name? Jorge Mario Bolivia. Guys, again, don't sleep on Argentina. That's where this actor, the Pope, is from. Yeah, they leave the scooters all over the place. Exactly. But see, it's more chaos. That's what the government thinks. Not that they should be doing anything about anything, but like they love stuff like this. There's more chaos, more shit in the way. Oh yeah, I'm glad you got this one too, Lily. Thanks. And we just passed the Village Idiot too. I don't know if she's on this camera, but she was tying her face diaper on. Again, I hate to say it. Why are all the Village Idiots? They've all been black. It's like I think it goes to say something. I mean, I'll say it again. Black people are falling for this. It's a slavery tactic. Like why? And I get it though. I know why too. It's because they're used to being oppressed and stuff. They have their minds always on oppression, so they feel like that they gotta wear the mask because like, well, I ain't going out to this, like. This COVID's here now to wet me out. They've heard the whole black people more susceptible, that type of shit, and so they're wearing it out of fear. That's why literally everyone that's wearing the dongle on their face is black. That's what I've been saying. And likewise last time. That's all it's done. I think it just shows the power of the programming when it's that specific. What's with all the scooters? Yeah, it's what people used to get around town. Because it's like a cheap, easy way to get around, I guess. Because it's instead of walking and then paying for a lift or stuff a lot, and then having to drive everywhere. Because other than that, you'd be driving. There's nothing. I mean, the city's laid out where like you need a car to like really get anywhere. Not anywhere, but like if you don't have a bike type of thing. Like, how would I get up to OSU without a bike? I would have to drive up there. Or take the bus. That's what I'll have to do. There's no like subway. There's no like train. So without stuff like that, it's the next best thing. And then again, people just leave them all over the place. So the thing is, the city could just install some kind of like rack system for them or something, like a little like thing that just kind of racks them up without taking too much space. Keep it a little bit more organized, but they're not gonna do that. We have I've heard of these things called pedal wagon. Yeah, I always wonder how drunk these people are. Some days don't seem too drunk. But yeah, they pedal and drink. Nils will hope that no one wears the face masks in the hood, only in public. Interesting. It's interesting. And good seeing you, Nails. Welcome back. And thanks for sharing that observation. Yeah, so it's like maybe they feel like when they're out in public, they can get it from people. Maybe they believe the whole, that whole young pharaoh rhetoric of, white people are dirty, they smell like white, all that type of bullshit that he says. They probably have the type of line of thinking, like, why are you getting from the white people? White people are going to give me like COVID, like some retarded ass shit like that. Again, that's what racial division and fear will program into you. If you're new here, you have to understand these people are absolutely programmed. All their behaviors, the things they do, how they react and shit. It's all part of because of many years of public school and media programming. Even like music like this, they start feeling a certain way. Oh my gosh, it's bullshit. I'm getting out of here. But you this type of stuff. By the numbers. Yeah, pawns. Absolute pawns. These people are pawns for the government, for the Jesuits, and they don't get it. I'm gonna beat this wife now. I remember that. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, when we saw Tom Brady's 55-foot yacht on 5/5. I think Buccaneers has one of those 55 numbers. No, excuse me. It was Super Bowl 55. That's what it is. It was Super Bowl 55. Well, it should be Super Bowl 55. And they had on 5/5 a 55-foot yacht. And as soon as Tom Brady talked about like a 38-foot yacht or something, he said 38 feet. As soon as he was saying 38 feet, it was cutting out. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Again, that was a skit. You have to understand, that was a play. When they were having the stream cut in and out, like, oh, you're breaking up type of thing, that was all on purpose. That was all done on purpose. You can actually do that. I mean, you can a lag switch. You can create real lag. I've built one of these when I was a kid to cheat in online video games. You just build a lag switch and lag on purpose. That's what they did. They used some kind of lag switch to lag it, or you don't need one a lag switch. You just have an effect that mimics it, like a simulator. And then, as he was saying, 38 feet, they're doing that. Death, killing, murder, cancel equals 38. I mean, guys, once you understand gematria, you see the extent of the plays. You see how fake all the shit is. And you see how much of an actor Tom Brady is. The guy's literally just an actor. The guy's not even that much of a football player. The guy's absolutely just like an actor. That's all he is. Like, that's how dumb people are. They're praising this guy who's a football, but they don't understand the guy's literally an actor and like barely a football player. And notice I don't say that about much people. Like I don't say that about LeBron James, Steph Curry. I think these people actually have way more talent than Tom Brady. I don't think Tom Brady's that talented. I'm not just trying to mimic what people are saying. Like again, for the handful of games I've watched him play, I'm like, this guy's not that good. I mean, why would I say he's good? Guys, the guy's pocket's always clean and the receivers are always wide open. Like, why would I sit there and say he's so good? Sure, he can throw a ball really far and accurately down the field because, yeah, I mean, he's good at throwing a football and, like, maneuvering. Well, that's kind of like base athleticism at that point. Maybe he has a decent arm. Okay, good. That's one talent he has. But as an actor. Hey, what's good, Bryson? Nice seeing you, man. Welcome back from the gym. That's me. I'm kind of heading back from the bike. It's my, I guess, workout time is almost over. Heading back now. We're leaving Short North now. We're now on Buttles Avenue. Of course, who likes this name? Buttles Avenue. There's a rooftop up there? I didn't know that. Maybe one day I'll go up the rooftop and stream. I have all these ideas. Who knows how I'm going to do them. Maybe I'll do shit like in the fall or something when it's like not super nice anymore. It's more like kind of nice, but not like I want to bike outside and race. You see what these scooters do? They block like everything. But
oh, you're good.
Oh no, go ahead, man. See, all these people think I'm talking to them. Guys, I have no problem with people. It's just I'm streaming. Some people don't know I'm streaming, so they think I'm talking to them. And what you guys were saying about the scooters. It's true. Now that you point them out, I noticed the clutter earlier before. It's more just like, once you get used to them, and also, from a biking standpoint, there's just more obstacles in the middle in the way, so it's like fun for me. Like, I also don't mind them. It's just another thing to like weave around. So to me, it's like a plus. $38 miles away from 40,200 miles. On your car? So I'm probably reading this backwards. But lady should be calling up Kay Brown to hit the like so fast, she's about to get hate from herself. Perfect. Perfect nails. That's amazing. That's amazing. God bless her for calling out that actor. That's what he's really doing, calling his ass out. I'm calling out for the obvious. Like, I needs to fucking talk about Gematria and numerology or have Zach on or someone. Like, the few people who's death that triggered W1. Oh, what's his name? Winston Churchill. And then, the bike lanes here suck. Oh, on car, okay. There's Winston Churchill, then there's the one for World War One. God, no. Well, there's a Balfour Declaration, but I forgot who died for that one. But yeah, I cannot. I'm gonna fail this quiz. Like, I'm gonna 50% on this one. I'm gonna have to go and commit some memory and remember them. Yeah, I think guys, this is reflex training. Like, this really, like, I do, like, if I do a little gaming or this, to me, this is all training for like reflexes, like day trading and surviving and leaving in and out of traffic. It's all the same skill. So I do like training my reflexes. I think it's important. And it's fun. You have like think and plan what you're going to do next. I always get these people right away. The one thing I don't do is try to like crash into them. Like, I'll try to outbeat them a lot, but if I see that things are fishy, I'll just kind of slow down and say, okay, I won't do this one. I don't think it's ever worth risking hitting someone. And I don't care about getting sued and that type of shit. I'm not afraid of that type of stuff. I'm afraid of that unless I fuck someone up badly, I'll take responsibility for that. But someone tries some insurance fraud shit, I sense that shit and just bike away. I'm not gonna fall for that stuff. Call the hitter on all you want, you ain't seeing my ass again. I kind of would have enjoyed an adrenaline rush of running away from a bunch of people on this bike. I don't think I've had to do it before. Because the cops couldn't even do it. They're the whole route, right? They couldn't chase me. They didn't really bother. So I never had the option to do it. Damn, that lady was fucking alone. I think she was high as fuck, dude. I saw she smiled and then she walked past and smelled it straight in. I think her and her friend were fucking blazing. Either that or someone else. Fucking faded. Got a dancing construction worker. I caught the end of that. Yep. I'm going, man. You see the guys with construction, man. They try to, oh, construction is so shitty. It's like, maybe it is. I've never worked it, so I should have an opinion. But they went to construction, so bad work, it's construction. It's like, no, again, I think it's like you're outside with your bros doing something with your hands and a skill that lasts and is in demand. I've never worked construction, so probably it could be really taxing. It could have to be really bad. I don't know. I think I would like it. I've done construction before, like in Nigeria, so it wasn't like this American version. But I liked it when I did it. I liked it a lot. Are the backbone of, yeah, they really are the backbone of society. Exactly, they really are. That's why I hate it when all these, people think that they're so like above this. Oh, yeah, we're doing work construction. Like they're talking like it's like a bad job to do. It's like these same people are the reason your dumb ass is even like functioning right now. The same thing with the garbage men, the truck drivers, all these things. Like these are jobs. They're the jobs feeding the mouths of these fucking pathetic masses. These lazy ass masses who don't know how to do shit on their own. Can't learn how to do a single fucking thing. Face diapers is the backbone of society. Well, that's true as well. Absolutely. Yep, they are. People are so silly. I think it's helping. It's helping other people. Because to me, the argument's always been dumb. Because again, I like you guys on and everything. It's not about that. It's just like I'm not gonna do something that was for the betterment of everyone. It's for everyone else. Keep everyone else. So I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I like you guys, but everyone else incorporates the most of the fucking dumbass sheep, and I do not care about them. That's why the argument doesn't work on me. Like, okay, if that's because that was an actual argument, then that's like a more reason to not do something. It's like, okay, well, oh wait, you're saying that I have a chance of killing these people? Like, don't you guys get it? We have a chance of actually, in the narrative at least, fucking killing these people. Like this is just like your one and only chance. So why would you avoid the chance to do that? I mean, that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me on that. That's just my opinion of that whole thing. I mean, too bad it's not true, right? Too bad I can't kill someone just by being around them. Too bad that's a fucking work of fiction. But what's this hope one day it's fucking true? Because I would have a field day going around all these people. I would just be going all over the place. So I was trying pictures. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Therese. Good seeing you. Welcome back. We're almost done with the right. We're 17%. Yeah, we're literally at the end. But we'll still go for a little bit. Construction is great money for Florida after a hurricane. Exactly. Exactly. Face mask, beta mail, all four ciphers. That's not an accident. Fake scam, say it in the time, all the time. Yep. Marco, face mask, fake scam, anagram. And it even rhymes. Cool. Fake scam rhymes with anagram, let's say. But yep, exactly. I'm so glad you guys understand this shit and don't fall for this stuff. Now that's why it also is nice being in this community, like being in community with people who just don't fall for every last agenda. Like guys, if there's anything I'm asking for, it's literally that. Like, just to be around people who don't fall for every last scam from the federal government. Even if you fell for one or two or whatever, I mean, yeah, it's different than falling for every last fucking one like these people fucking do. I mean, that's his whole point. Like, I really cannot stand it anymore. Where's your diaper? You know, like go fuck off. What do you mean where it is? You're up your butt and around the corner, dumbass. That's why that scene needs to come back. You can call it juvenile all you want, but there's a reason why that up your butt around the corner exists. Because why the fuck is this dumbass asking you shit they shouldn't be asking you? Are you this? Are you that? None of your fucking beeswax, dumbass. Go mind your own business. But they can't. They literally can't. What do you think reality TV has programming these people to not mind your own business? And again, I'm not even saying like, you know, be closed, you know, self-centered, introverted. I just mean like, they're always so, they care about what everyone else is fucking doing. Don't you understand? That's why these people are pathetic. That's why they don't do anything. They're worried about what you're doing, what this girl's doing, what this guy's doing, what this person on TV's doing. They're worried about what everyone else is doing but themselves. And it's just like, and not like from a let me help this from the standpoint, from a like, they're stupid. Like, like instead of trying to figure shit out, better yourself or something, you're worried about what Kim Kardashian's doing, worried about what Joe Biden's doing, not from a educational standpoint, like we do. Worried about what your next door neighbor's doing because you're jealous of some shit he did or something. It's like, if you live your life that way, why are you still alive? Like why are you people still alive? That's just how I end that one with. Like, why are you living? Like, what are you living for? You're literally living vicariously through everyone else. And then what do you think that leads to? Depression and anxiety and shit like that. So, and they eat terribly. It all compounds. Guys, again, they're trying to make everyone believe that everyone has a mental health issue, which again, it's partially true because most people literally are fucking retarded. But again, they want you to literally believe that everyone. That's what they say. Our mental health issue. That's what. See, I was going to explain this with the mental breakdown video. That's the whole thing is that girl's having a mental breakdown in the Victoria's Secret. The whole thing of that is they're trying to let you know that most people are mentally ill. That they're like everyone has some kind of mental problem. That pretty much everyone you meet has some kind of mental disorder. Which again, I don't think that's true at all. I think they make everyone believe they do. I think, but it's true and false because these people really are fucking. They do have a mental problem. They do, but it's just not in the way that the government's trying to make them believe. You know what I mean? Like some of these people probably don't even have, you know, this type of depression for this reason. All they need to do is eat better and bam. Karen equals psycho and free ciphers. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, and that's what they always give us, some psycho Karen. These are actors. I'm not saying Karens don't exist. I'm just saying the Karens they usually give us in the media are actors. What, Ijeoma Ukenta, that's an acting. Come on, her name equals 44, like African American, like black people. And it's even funny, I was like, oh, well, she's not African American, but she was. You heard how she talked. That was clearly an African American. And then think about it, they made her name like straight up African, like a Nigerian Igbo name. It's an African name. So a clear African name on an African American, and her name equals 44. No, again, I don't believe that shit's real at all. I think that shit is a fake stage play of the government. Those are crisis actors. Again, like, you see how they're hiring crisis actors, and especially for somebody like that, because it's so easy for them to do. No one's dying. You know, you don't need the fake blood. You don't have to, you don't need, it's not a dangerous type of situation. Like, those are like the crises that are just so easy to pull off. So I think, like, if you wonder, okay, there's always crisis actors, but there's not that many, false flags for them. Well, there are. Remember they had the guy beating the Asian person in that one grainy ass video. Those are crisis actors. The Victoria's Secret crisis actors. The black guy eating a sub, being disturbed by the police. Those are crisis actors. Like, this is staged propaganda. No basements in Florida. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I guess like inside possible or something. Like if you had a basement in Florida, it'd just get flooded or something. That's what I heard. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy. There's people who've never seen a basement before. They don't know what a basement is. I know growing up, I kind of blew my mind. Like, oh, you've never seen a basement before? But yeah, there's people that just don't grow up around them because they don't have them in Florida or whatever. Supposedly, I mean, I don't know what I'm hearing. I've never, gone and checked every last house, but it makes sense why there's no basements in Florida. Hey, Sage Zero, if you made a top 5 list of Chigozi moments, you would also add the scam baiting of the MLM agent. Oh, that'd be awesome. That has to be there. That was perfect. I guess when I do that again, I mean, I just gotta find the next agent to scam bait, the next MLM person or whatever. But I have no problem wasting people's time. Think about it. You can waste your time playing a game, a video game. You can waste your time playing with someone's mind. So might as well do the latter and have a little bit more fun. And again, I'm not just playing with I'm not fucking with you guys, right? I'm not trying to like gain anyone's trust and start fucking with them. That's the shit I don't do. I don't know. Sure, you can call that, but was I gaining his trust? I wasn't gaining his trust. I was stopping him, asking questions about his fucking scheme. Sure, you can lead him on and waste your time, but I mean, I wasn't like gonna fuck him. I wasn't steal his information and steal his credit card information and fuck him over. Fuck his whole life over. I'm not gonna do that to the guy. I wouldn't do it to an MLM marketer because it's not like they're like, especially with MLM. Like at the end of the day, MLM is technically not like it's technically not a scam. I mean, technically because they do have a product that they're selling that's of value and you're paying for it or a service, and then they let you do all that shit up front. So it's technically not a scam. But I mean, but colloquially, theoretically, could it be a scam? Sure, absolutely. And that guy was shady as fuck. Adam Welcome. Sorry, is that really his name? Adam Welcome? Or no, Alan Welcome? Alan Welcome. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I think it's his real name though. OST. Oh, it's interesting. I've heard some people speak. I think of the Silent Hill OST. I haven't paid much attention to it, so I don't have an opinion on it. It took Dade County 3 days to evacuate. There's literally only 2 roads out of there. Wow. See, that's some Floridian agenda. They do it for direction on purpose. That's why you guys are mentioning OSTs, and I see Dade County 3. I thought I read Donkey Kong Country 3 at first. So I was like, yeah, that has a good OST. All Donkey Kong Country games have great music. That's what you guys were talking about for a second. I mean, I can go on all day naming different OSTs I like and don't like. But I may say for another stream because we're almost out of batteries. But I like most of them, just to give you a hint. I mean, there's a lot of video game centrics I like. My favorites, though, are like Golden Sun, Pokemon, Skyrim. Yeah, that's like the main ones. Golden Sun's my #1 favorite soundtrack. That soundtrack is crazy. Castlevania is really good. Things I don't even play much of the games, but I've heard a lot of the music. It's really good. Castlevania's on point shit. Type in Silent Hill ambience. It's so relaxing. I bet. Yeah, that game is definitely known for its music. I've been hearing that. I'll check that out. I'll definitely relax with some Silent Hill ambience. Get some inspiration from it. Yeah, I love video game music. I think it's very inspiring. Good stuff. It's kind of sad. A lot of stuff is just stuck in a video game. Like, so people who don't game, like, don't get to experience some of the music, but it's like really good. And like, it's the thing I like about it the most, like the character. Like, for example, if you listen to Metroid music, it's fucking Metroid music. Like, it's from the fucking game. If you listen to Final Fantasy music, it's from. Oh yeah, that's another awesome OSTs. The Final Fantasies, Metroid. But I don't think it's fair to name because everyone names Final Fantasy as like the awesome video game music. So the fact that I forgot to mention them, I don't even care. I think that shit goes without saying. But you can tell, like Zelda, you can tell, Mario, you can tell, Nintendo in general, Pokemon, you can tell. Like Pokemon music sounds like fucking Pokemon. I think how artists are able to do that, I think is really good. Like it's just like they really are dialed into how they put the music out with their style. I think it's so incredible to listen to. Ohio is beautiful, yep. I do like Ohio, man. I see is people, all they care about here is the football and the beer. So when there's no football and beer, it's like Ohio sucks. It's boring. Again, yeah, it's boring if your ass is inside all day. I said this since day one. Like if your ass is inside all day long, you don't go outside, you don't experience nature. Yeah, Ohio sucks. There's just nothing to do. Yeah, guys, how many times, guys? I can't tell you that I heard that growing up. I mean, I've been living here most of my life. I don't have nothing to do here. It's like because why? Everybody has nothing to do. I'm outside every fucking day pretty much doing shit. What do you mean something to do? You can garden. You can go out to the farms. There's farmland here. Plenty of shit to do. The bumpers from Adult Swim had some great music. Adult Swim 122. Nice. Like you do so much Salvatore and exactly adult. That's exactly shit I love too. Adult Swim bumpers. That's like nostalgia shit right there, man. Like that's some of the first music I heard like identified with growing up, and I was like, oh, this is like some good ass chill stuff. It's probably why I do like making a lot of chill kind of music and stuff. That's like a big influence of mine. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, they do have good music. Yeah, there's plenty. Even like lesser known games have some good music. There's one game called The Messenger. It's like a kind of a newer platforming game. That game has really, really good music. Probably some of the best I've heard in the game. Sheep juice and circuses today. Yep. Sheep juice. Yeah, guys, beer is sheep juice. Honestly, though, guys, you can also, yeah, I'm not even knocking anyone who drinks coffee or beer, but you can call coffee sheep juice. I mean, it's like everyone drinks coffee. Oh, I got my coffee because they're overworked and they believe that drinking coffee gives them energy to function. Guys, again, these things are normalized and they shouldn't be. Oh, I need my cup of coffee today. Oh, I haven't had my caffeine yet today. Think about it. I haven't had my caffeine yet today. Those are the words of an addict. Those are the words of a full-blown caffeine drug addict. You have to understand that. Inuyasha bumps and Samurai Champloo Adult Swim bumps are so fire. Exactly, they really were. And both those shows had amazing music. I love the Samurai Champloo soundtrack. One of my favorite OSTs ever. I fucking love that soundtrack so much. I've listened to it so many times. Yep. And just like all of Nujabe's music, Nujabe's was murdered by the numbers. By the way, he was hit by a fucking car. They was killed by the numbers, by the Jesuits. But guys, I'm gonna start wrapping up. We're at 3%. Daily Chuck and cheap juice. Yep. Caffeine and sugar are definitely drugs. Drugs and sexy. They definitely are. These people are definitely into them. Yeah, see you in a few hours. Yeah, I gotta do these things. Yeah, nice, Tov. Looney Tunes, Animaniacs. Those are some Animaniacs theme songs, pretty catchy. And also the Looney Tunes has a hell is that 90s that old style classical music I really like too. But oh yeah, for sure. I'm glad you agree with Tachi. But guys, I'm talking really fast. We're about to be done. We're at 2%. So I like to sing goodbye now, so I don't cut out like what happened. Yep, Shampoo, Death Note. Oh fire. Oh no problem, Nails with Hope. Absolutely. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. It's been a good time. Peace, everyone. I'll see you guys on TFR. I'll be cleaning the crypts. I'll be in and out of the chat. I'll be really busy tonight, but I'll be listening in. Well, yeah, I'm at 2%, so I'm closing it here. Yeah, peace, Bryson. Peace, Sebastian. Peace, Tachi. Peace, everyone. Much love. If I didn't see you saying peace, that's of course fine. Peace, Deanne. I'm just seeing people singing in the chat. Peace, Sean. Yeah, Sean might stream, as he said, so check him out. Peace, everyone. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, Nathan. Later, brother. Much love, everyone. See you on TFR. Peace out.